Previously, the girls are in the demon realm, and meet the Demon King. Hakara accidentally head bumps into the Demon King, causing the Demon King to pass out. Laika closes her eyes to not witness the horrors that are about to unfold. The guests are taken to another room while Hakara is sent to jail. She will be executed for her mistakes. Hakara is taken to prison. As per the demon law, she will be impaled and then burned alive. In the worst case, if something serious happens to the Demon King, the elf village in her homeland may be destroyed. Azusa and the others are worried about their own fates as well. Beelzebub informs Azusa before the house arrest that if the Demon King wakes up before the execution, Hakara can be saved. Azusa asks Rosalie to look around in the garden for some plants. As Rosalie is a ghost, she can easily travel through walls and be invisible to others. Laika takes the form of a small dragon and goes to the garden to pick some medicinal herbs. With the herbs brought by Laika, Azusa makes a green drink. As the drink has a doubtful smell to it, the others ask her about the benefit of the drink. Azusa is sure the drink will awaken the Demon King. On the other hand, Vanya brings some supplies for Azusa and others. She climbs through the window and relays Beelzebub's plan. Vanya dresses Azusa as a doctor, and brings her to the Demon King's chamber. However, they are quickly caught by the guards outside. Thus, Azusa exposes her real self and fights with the guards. As all the ministers struggle to stop Azusa, she manages to defeat all of them easily. Azusa approaches the Demon King and tries to make her drink the medicine. However, the Demon King wakes up without it. She asks Azusa for a duel in exchange for the innocence of her friends. Losing is not an option for her and winning might turn her into an assassin. Azusa fights with her full power and the Demon King uses her weapon. Azusa manages to destroy the weapon and win the duel. She demands the Demon King to let go of Hakara, as she never intended to harm. To Azusa's surprise, the Demon King calls her dear sister, and complies with all her requests. The Demon King has always wanted to face a more powerful opponent than herself. Thus, upon Azusa's request, the Demon King lets go of Hakara and others. Azusa and the Demon King have some tea time when the Demon King expresses her amazement. She is tired of everyone in the demon realm as they never oppose or question her. She is impressed by Azusa, as she was able to stand up to the Demon King for her friends. Demon King asks for a kiss on the cheeks which surprises Azusa. As it is an order, Azusa tries to comply. Hakara and the others interrupt, and Hakara misunderstands the gesture as a couple thing. Demon King orders for Hakara's execution, because she interrupted the kiss with her crazy remarks. This makes Falfa ask Azusa for a kiss too. Eventually everyone kisses everyone and cherishes their bond. Soon, it is the day of the award ceremony. The Demon King thanks everyone for joining the event. She leads the ceremony and calls on Azusa and Laika to step up and take the stage. She also calls on Flatord as a representative of the Blue Dragon clan, and awards the medal to all three of the girls. As a total obedience towards the treaty and Azusa, the Demon King orders Flatord to kneel and get her horn touched. Touching the horn in Blue Dragon clans is a proof of absolute obedience. Thus, Flatord kneels in front of Azusa. Azusa gently touches the horns. However, Flatord apologizes to her ancestors for letting a non-clan person touch her horn. With such dramatic incidents, the ceremony ends. The girls are returning to the highlands, and Falta is their attendant for the return trip. Her younger sister, Vanya, is the transport. Flatord is accompanying Azusa and the others. This enrages Laika, as there can't live two dragon clans under one roof. Azusa thinks the absolute submission of the Blue Dragon clan is unbelievable. Flatord explains why the Blue Dragons protect their submitted masters. Flatord wants to keep her pride as a Blue Dragon clan, but Azusa orders her to live freely. Azusa assures Flatord that she will teach her to live independently, without any orders and expectations to live up to. Azusa's family has gained another member, but the tension between Red Dragon, Laika, and Blue Dragon, Flatord is intense. The girls have returned safely. Azusa wakes up to a peaceful morning, but soon witnesses Flatord challenging Laika. Azusa shows up at the right moment to calm the girls down. They even cooked cookies and asked Azusa to taste and judge which ones are better. Thus, the two dragons continue the competition at everything. Natalie, the shopkeeper in the Adventurer Guild, visits Azusa with a request. It seems like there is an outbreak of longhammer boars in Nilka Forest. As they are vicious beasts, the local adventurers can't handle them. Azusa already has enough magic stones, however, the longhammer boars are also known for their meats. For feeding the 2 dragons in her house, Azusa accepts the request and starts her hunt. In the Nilka Forest, Azusa looks around for the boars. Flatord is very excited for meat and sings a meat song. Laika, Flatord and Rosalie joined Azusa for the boar hunting trip. Rosalie looked around and found 15 boars near the river. She guided Azusa and others towards the slope to the river. Flatort runs towards the direction, as boar means meat. But her clothes get stuck to the branches. She takes off all her clothes to have the freedom like a dragon. Her clothes are thrown in the river by the boars. The rest of the team have no other choice but to fight the boars. The boars are soon captured and defeated. Azusa and Laika managed to grill some of the meat when Beelzebub and Vanya showed up. They picked up Flatort's clothes on their way of investigating the boar situation. However, as Azusa and others have already taken care of the beasts, they also join the meal. Vanya soon turns the meal into a feast with her cooking skills. Hakara and the others also join the feast, and they all have a great time together. That night, Azusa, Flatort and Laika sleep together. However, in the middle of the night, Azusa wakes up and finds Laika and Flatort missing. It turns out they were hungry again and were eating meat. Azusa catches them red-handed. The next day, Azusa is working at Hakara's factory upon her request. As she takes a break, she hears the workers whispering about Azusa. They say that the witch from the highlands is a virtuous person and helps people in need. The shocking part is, the workers think the witch is traveling around to help people. Azusa returns home and tells everyone that there is another person, faking to be the witch from the highlands. She asks everyone to help gather information. They split up in different areas, and search for more news. Azusa and Laika reach a town that is busy with people. They visit a nearby bar to get some information. However, this bar has a unique concept. In exchange for information about the witch from Highland, they needed to insult the boys who came to drink in the bar. The customers come to this bar to get scolded. Azusa and Laika find out that the witch of the Highlands is in the north town. Laika and Azusa soon reach the town, and find an old woman pretending to be the witch of the Highlands. Azusa confronts the pretender in front of everyone. As everyone looks doubtful, Azusa asks the old woman for a duel. But the old woman runs away. She is soon caught by Azusa. It turns out to be a witch named Ino. She apologizes for being a fake. She takes Azusa and Laika to her house, and shows her medicines and works. Ino wants people to fawn over her and her works but not know who she is. This contradictory thinking is beyond Laika's understanding. Azusa and others join the town fair. Flatort and Laika are selling cookies and competing against one another. Ino also sells her mandragora pills. Her shop turned out to be fairly successful. At home, Azusa receives a letter from Ino. Her shop has become very popular, and she can't seem to keep up with the orders. Azusa is happy that Ino was able to draw out her latent talent. Azusa is cooking when Shelsha is crying. Turns out Falfa turned into a slime. This surprises Azusa. She gathers everyone to find a way to turn Falfa back to human. However, none of them know of a way to turn her back. Azusa calls on Beelzebub with the demon summoning magic. As usual, due to Azusa's strange pronunciation, Beelzebub ends up in the water tub filled with cold water. Azusa informs her of the urgency. However, Beelzebub doesn't believe that Falfa just turned into a slime. Beelzebub feels emotional when she learns that Falfa actually turned into a slime. She suggests they talk to the intelligent slime at Von Zeld Castle in the Demon Realm. Thus, Laika, Beelzebub, and Shelsha visit the castle's lowest level where the intelligent slime resides. Turns out Beelzebub doesn't know the way to the lowest level. The Demon King finds them distressed and so, she helps them with the direction. Intelligent slime lives in the shed near the castle. As the girls enter the shed, a couple of stairs take them to the basement. They meet the intelligent slime. They ask how they can return Falfa to her ordinary slime spirit form. The intelligent slime informs them about Tamarina province's tallest mountain, where the slime magician lives. They need to ask for the slime magician's help. After resting for the rest of the day, Azusa and others head towards seeking help from the slime magician. As they knock on the door, they are greeted by a girl which surprises them. They were expecting a slime. The slime magician explains that she uses transformation magic to take a human form. Azusa calls her Maggie, short for slime magician. After examining Falfa for some time, Maggie explains why Falfa turned into a slime. She damaged a muscle during her sleep due to her position. However, she can't help Falfa, as her magic only stays for a short amount of time. Maggie suggests that they visit the fighter slime. Fighter slime attained human form through bodily movement, and can help repair the muscle she damaged. The girls join the tournament where fighter slime is participating. If Azusa can prove to be stronger than fighter slime, she will listen to Azusa and help Falfa. Azusa easily defeats all the contestants. So does Beelzebub, and they both reach the semifinals. Beelzebub defeats fighter slime easily for the semifinals. Falfa also regains her human form. Thus, for finals, Azusa and Beelzebub fight with each other. Beelzebub flies up and attacks Azusa. She easily catches Azusa. The fight begins, and they both show their powers. However, Beelzebub is weak for Azusa, and she tries to end with a single punch. Being impressed by Azusa's fighting skills, Fighter Slime requests Azusa to take her as a student. She asks for a fight to prove her worth as a student. However, as she is about to attack Azusa, she could sense all the slimes Azusa has defeated so far. This scares Fighter Slime, and she faints. After she wakes up, she says that she has given up on being Azusa's student, and instead requests Beelzebub to take her in. As Falfa, Shailsha and Azusa request Beelzebub too, she finally accepts Fighter Slime as her student. Azusa picks up Falfa in her arms and promises to pamper her for the rest of the day. She has finally recognized her responsibility as a mother. If you enjoyed this recap, check out the next episode. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more anime recaps, turn on the bell notification for future uploads and leave a like to help the channel.